YouTube gun people, I want to talk to you about concealment garments for IDPA. This is an example of a really fine one. Let's see if we can get a close-up of this maker. Here we go. This is a custom-made shooting vest by Competitive Concealment. It's hand sewn by a woman. I'll put the contact information, I'll annotate it, probably in the box, the description box. For IDPA, you need to have a concealment garment that covers your firearm. In other words, emulating concealed carry. And the rule basically is that it needs to be long enough that it covers the firearm completely. And it covers it if you have your hands stretched out. Okay, so if you pick your hands out, shoulder height, stretch them out, you still can't see it. That's the rule. Okay, with the firearm on your hip. Okay, sort of at your midline. And I'll show you what that looks like. So this fulfills that. And why do you need this? You don't. I mean, you can use just a shirt or whatever you have, a jacket. This is really getting into the gaming aspect of things, and it has some advantages of being a little bit faster. So this is my theme of this year is becoming a better shooter. All the kit that you wind up getting to become a better shooter is all part of that. Does it take off a huge amount of time? No, it doesn't. But it might take off 0.2 seconds, and if you're trying to be competitive, that can make a huge difference. Huge difference. So here it is. It comes in different colors. It's made out of a heavy, I guess like a duck cotton almost, like a pair of Carhartts. There's pockets on the front, big cargo type pockets with a Velcro here. So these are nice for being able to store a magazine. For instance, if you have a tactical reload, you can't drop a partially loaded magazine on the ground. It has to be stowed on your body. These big pockets make it really convenient to do that quickly. It's got two if you're a right or left-hand shooter. It also has a pocket here up top. Let's see if we can get that on camera a little bit better. And this pocket has your, looks like a pouch for your cell phone. God forbid you're without your cell phone for more than a couple of seconds. The world might come to an end. And a place for a pen. Most of the time when we shoot in warmer weather. So the back part here is mesh, and just to keep you a little bit cooler. And it's gathered in the back here. Okay, and I'll show you what that actually does. So let me get this thing on with a pistol, and we'll show you what this looks like. Alright, so lucky for you, my ugly ass head is cut off, so you see the vest. Now, I should just right away tell you a couple things. If you really want to shoot competitively, you need a Patriots shirt. The other thing you really need is a Bruins hat or shirt. Okay. Just saying. So here's the vest. Okay, now I want to show you a couple things real quick. It's stiff. Okay, this thing is stiff, right? It also, notice the way it fits. It's gathered in the back. There's the back of it. Vince Wilfork, he pretty much rules. It's fitted in the back and it's gathered here. And the reason it's gathered here is, per rules, it just needs to be covering your firearm. There's my firearm, right? It needs to be covering it. So when I extend my arms like so, you can't see my firearm. So that's what you want, right? Now, do you want it to be fitting like a vest that you wear with a suit? No, you want it actually open. So get it a size smaller. The smallest possible size is what I should say. And on the Competitive Concealment website, there's some guidelines about choosing a size. And so the reason for this is that when you draw, right, it's very easy to push this back and grab your firearm, right? So the whole point of this vest is to fulfill the concealment requirement and to make it very fast on the draw. If you have a flimsier garment like a flannel shirt, let's say, because it's a little bit cold out, it can get hung up. It doesn't move. So when you notice that when I push this back, this whole piece moves, right? And so I can access my pistol, I can take it, I can draw it, right? That's really what you want. I should say this pistol's been safety checked. There's nothing in the magazine. There's nothing in the chamber. You point in a safe direction, pull the trigger, weapon's clear and safe, right? So this vest really fulfills the requirements. I must say, if you look at the vest, the quality of it is outstanding. All the stitching, the woman that makes it is fantastic, and it's really put together nicely. She hand makes them per order, so they're not mass produced. And I'm a big fan of supporting little homegrown businesses. So this is a great product made by a homegrown business, and I support that, and I would recommend that you support it too. You can take these pockets like this, put the flap inside the pockets now, and you have a magazine that you need to dump. It's really, you don't have to fish around for your pocket, try to get it into your pocket, you just come here and dump it in, right? Really pretty nicely set up. So I think, when we look at a vest like this, and then we go for a draw, you can see how quickly you can get that out and get that pistol on target. I think that's a big advantage. And also because this is a stiff, heavy material, it doesn't sort of foul up your draw. Often with a garment like a light shirt, like that flannel shirt I mentioned, you'll come back here and you'll actually wind up grabbing your shirt with the pistol, and that will really cause you problems. So this, you can easily throw this back. You can actually see it right now. It's pretty much behind the pistol, making the draw very simple. So really high quality product. It comes in a few different colors. Gray, I think it comes in a tan color, and maybe black. I highly recommend it. It's comfortable, very well made, and I think this is something that will make you, could help you become a slightly better shooter in terms of improving your times. Having said that, no vest in the world is going to take you from being completely uncompetitive to competitive, but once you get to a certain level, this is the kind of stuff that starts to make the difference. Am I super competitive? No, I shoot, 99% of what I shoot for is for myself. I'm just trying to be the best possible shooter I can be, make myself a little bit more competent with firearms. So that's what I do it for. Of course, I want to shoot as best as I can. I am somewhat competitive by nature, so I'd like to shoot as big, but I have no illusions of becoming Brian Enos or Robbie Latham. It's just not going to happen. But I think I can compete. I can compete, so at least I have a respectable score at the end, and that's really all I'm looking for. So this is one product. I highly recommend it. It's elegant in its simplicity. It's really well made, and if you're going to invest in something like that, there's many ways to go. I think this is the top of the line way to go. The price point's somewhere around $80, and I think for that you really can't go wrong. Okay, competitive concealment, really nice. This is termed really a gaming vest. It certainly is the way it's made. It's made really in response to shooters' needs, people that shoot IDPA. So I hope you at least check it out. If something you're interested in, you might want to go for it. Go Pats! Tough game today against the Broncos. I think we can pull it off. The Bruins have been basically kicking ass, so fingers crossed things will go well. That's all I got for you.